Welcome in, everybody, to a very important episode of the Oakland Athletics franchise here on MLB The Show 23. Today we begin in AAA with the Las Vegas Aviators taking on the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's a rematch. Dino Valenzuela against Raptor Man. Same pitching matchup that happened last year in the AAA playoffs, and this is a great start for the Las Vegas Aviators. Nice hit there by Jeremy Johnson. Runners on the corners for Juan Oliveros, but he goes down swinging as Raptor Man getting his second strikeout of the inning. Carlos Castaneda, though, you're not going to strike him out. He's probably our best pick in the entire franchise to date, and Castaneda has had a wonderful season. Big double, scoring a run. Everybody's been asking for the mighty meatball, but there he goes down swinging, and Reese goes back to the dugout sad. Here's Juan Oliveros in the bottom of the third, giving it a ride out to left. Oliveros is sneaky, a really good player in this organization. We didn't draft him, but we brought him in via trade, and he will hit the home run to make it 4-1. Here's Jahmai Jones, as some of you may know, real-life prospect. He goes down looking. Oswaldo Trujillo, another guy we brought in via trade. We loved him in the draft, just couldn't take him with our pick. There's Oswaldo Trujillo with the pitch, and this one going back with 2 outs, runners on the corners, and Jeremy Johnson will make the catch to get through the middle of the 7th inning. The 7th inning stretch, and Castaneda comes up at the bottom of the 7th, and he gives it a ride to left center field into the stands. Look where that one lands. Absolutely gone. 427 feet for his first home run of the postseason. 105 exit velo. Cody Hose gets hosed by Jebediah Pimpersheem in the top of the 9th inning. Pimpersheem with 2 strikeouts to begin the 9th. Then this one down the first baseline. That's going to be extra bases as Oliveros just not quick enough to get to it and cut it off. So here, trying to get home, Tavares. The throw is not in time. It's a 6-2 game. Pimpersheem to Solak. Ground ball to Muncy. Thrown on to first to Tavares. And the Aviators will move to the AAA National Championship game, which is absolutely huge. They did this last year, same kind of result, beating the OKC Dodgers to get to the AAA National Championship. And look at this, Castaneda and Dino Valenzuela. You love to see them doing well. They will be taking on the Columbus Clippers or a rematch against the Durham Bulls when they get to that natty. But first, the final game of this Houston Astros set. They're going for the sweep against us. We could blow that division lead, and we're going with a rather makeshift lineup in this game against Lance McCullers Jr., who hasn't had a great season as a starting pitcher for Houston. Eric Lauer, 3.68 ERA. So we've got our ace on the mound against a guy who hasn't been great for them. Shea Langoliers going after a pitch he probably shouldn't. And that's out number 1 in the top of the 2nd with 2 on. Marcelo Mayer pulling a ball, and what a catch at second base by Altuve. So 2 on still with 2 away. Evan Carter getting some game action at the majors. And there is the final out of the 2nd inning. So McCullers getting out of a jam. Chas McCormick goes down swinging with 2 on and none out. Second strikeout for Eric Lauer on the day. Pedro Leon just going to sit there and stare at it. And that's strikeout number 3 for Lauer. Here's Tyler Black. He takes this one into left, falling in front of Evan Carter, and the run will come home across the plate. It's 1-0. Jose Altuve up, and he bounces one back to Lauer. Easy out, and that'll end the 2nd inning. But Astros doing their damage. They're up 1-0. Here's Joshua Baez up against McCullers, and Joshua Baez, this is not something I expected when we put Baez in the lineup today, but his 4th home run of the season, 386 feet for Baez. Love to see the young guys doing well, though. I mean, I didn't expect it, but we will take it for sure. So Baez puts us back in the ball game at 1-1. Here's Garrett Hampson, and Lauer gets him to swing to end the 5th inning. So a rather low-scoring game and a big-time pitcher's duel. Later on, it's a 3-1 lead for the Astros, and Alvarado is in to close it. And for some reason, rather stupid base running mistake. Look at this. The ball is hit and running back to first for some reason. Gotta love those kind of glitches. But there is the strikeout to end the game as Oscar Gonzalez can't do anything with the pitch. And the Houston Astros do sweep our Oakland A's. Eric Lauer handed another loss, making it 17-10 for him on the season. And Alvarado, the former Oakland A, with 45 saves. So now we take a look at the AAA National Championship game. The Columbus Clippers coming into Las Vegas. Remember, last year it was the Durham Bulls, and we lost that AAA natty at home. So now we get another chance, and it's Tommy Mace on the hill for the Columbus Clippers. And right away, Max Muncy doubles home a run. Manuel Tavares comes to the plate, though, and this is a grounder down the first baseline double play to end the third inning. So Columbus needs to get on their horse and score some runs, and Zach McKinstry's the one to do it off of Gunnar Hoagland. Hits this thing out to right center field. It is gone. Big time jack for McKinstry. 108 exit velo, too. Christopher Hornsworth goes down looking, swinging, check swinging, whatever you want to say he just did. It doesn't matter. It was a strike in the corner. Isaiah Green at the plate, and Green takes this thing into the gap over all the outfielders' heads off the wall, scoring another run for the Columbus Clippers, and he will find himself over at third with a triple. So Hoagland in a little bit of trouble. Caleb Hamilton to the plate with one away, and look at this great run by Johnson, but he can't make the catch. It goes over Jeremy Johnson's glove, and some fielding mistakes out there costing our Vegas Aviators in a 4-1 game. Here's Mackenzie Little at the plate. Muncy gloves this one, throws it onto first, but it does concede another run, making it 5-1. Here's Juan Oliveros going down swinging and being thrown out at first to end the 6th inning. So just 3 innings to go, and Daniel Susak comes up and provides a little life into this lineup with a bomb out to left field. The catcher igniting this lineup. Another thing we didn't expect in this episode. Daniel Susak with a 103 exit velo with a 2-run jack, making it 5-3. Oliveros, could he tie the game? No, that one's not going to be deep enough. Center fielder makes the catch. No tag-up attempt from the runner on second. Just 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th for Hornsworth, who could hit that 2-run jack. But Hornsworth has not been great this episode. Luis Oviedo on the mound, and he already pitched a postseason game and did really well in his inning of work. Here's Colby Gaynor Jr., and he goes down, apparently. They say he did not hold up from swinging. Here's Max Muncy, and Muncy hits this one up the middle, and what a run by the shortstop to make that grab for out number 2. So Susak, can he be a hero again? No, not this time. Not going to get by the second baseman, and the Columbus Clippers win the AAA National Championship, as we will lose 2 straight national championships with this Las Vegas Aviators team. I mean, it's an accomplishment in and of itself just to make it to 2 straight natties, but unfortunately, there you have it. The Columbus Clippers win the 2026 AAA National title. Final game of the season, and our Oakland A's will be taking on the Dodgers, 1 game behind the Astros. So we need to win this game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are a better team than we are, barely. And we need to have the Houston Astros lose their game. Tony Gonsolin up against Noah Schultz in this game, another one of our better pitchers on the season. I mean, all 5 of our starters have done well. Here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with 1 on in the top of the 3rd, and he will bring that run home and find himself on second with an RBI double. So Vladdy Jr. doing exactly what we brought him in to do. Noah Schultz, though, giving up the 3-run blast to Miguel Vargas in the left field bullpen. That thing is gone. 21st of the year for Vargas, 413 feet for him. And Miguel Vargas gives the Dodgers their first lead. Here's Tyler Soderstrom going down swinging with 2 on and 1 away for the 3rd strikeout for Gonsolin. Then it's Marcelo Mayer going down swinging as well, making 4 Ks for Tony Gonsolin. And it's going well for Gonsolin at the moment. Here's Reid Hoffman with a tapper. Hoffman trying to beat it out. The coverage by Gonsolin is perfect. And we're through the middle of the 4th inning with the Dodgers up. They're up 4-1 now, and there's a nice strikeout to prevent any further runs and end the 4th inning by Noah Schultz. Christian Walker up at the plate. He goes down swinging to prevent any runs in the 5th inning. As you can see, we're not posing much threat. Here's a threat in the top of the 6th, and Reid Hoffman singles home a run. We don't attempt to bring the runner behind that. We leave it for Gonzalez, who instead pops one up to shortstop, and that will be out number 3. Didn't want to take a chance there. Thought we might have got caught at home, and now we're stuck at 4-3 with Domingo Acevedo coming onto the hill. 39 games pitched this season at 42 innings. James Outman dribbling one on to Vladdy Jr. for out number 2, but we concede a run there. Make it 5-3. And Alex Vezia coming in to close it out. He's got 51 saves already, leads the National League. He gets that 52nd. Nobody can pass him, and he strikes out Gonzalez, who had a really bad 0 for day. Vladdy Jr. 2 for 4. We needed him to go 3 for 5, but it'll be 2 for 5 as he strikes out as well. And then Jonathan India will lift one out to center field. Easy routine play out in center, makes the catch, and the Dodgers win the ball game. So we are stuck for the season at 90 games, with Gonsolin picking up that win, Schultz picking up the loss, and Vezia with his 52nd save of the season. So big for them. With that loss, the A's do finish at 90-72, which is still incredible for this young team. It is way better than I expected, and we will play the Twins in the wild card round. We signed Vladdy Jr. to be a leader, and he was exactly that, with 35 home runs and 99 ribbies, both team highs. His 844 OPS is 4th on the team to Reid Hoffman's 908, Jason Gibbons' 892, and the injured Kenny Stevens at 853. Hoffman finishes with a 334 average, and he should still win the AL batting title. We'll find out in the awards after the playoffs. A 908 OPS for a guy with only 6 home runs is insane, but that's why we gave him a long-term contract. We love him here. Everyone on the team made their own contributions, including the late call-ups like Joshua Baez, who had an 870 OPS, and Marcelo Mayer, who had an 887 OPS in their limited time. As for the pitching arms, nobody was incredible, but just about everybody was solid. All 5 starters had ERAs in the 3s, with whips under 140, and all of them won double-digit games. Gavin Williams was shaky in long relief and spot starting, as was the late call-up long reliever Bryce Miller. Zach Jackson didn't play much this year, but he was not really great when he did. All mid-relievers, setup guys, and the closer Colby Gaynor had ERAs at 307 or under, with a max whip of 125 or less. So the stage is now set for the MLB playoffs. Don't forget, the AA Rockhounds are in the Texas League Championship Series, looking to win that for the 3rd time in 4 years. After losing last year to the Cardinals, they'll play the Cardinals this year. Predictions for the Rockhounds, let me know. Do you think the A's get past the Twins in the wild card? Let me know in the comments section. Who do you think wins the World Series? Call it now. This is your chance. Thank you for all of the incredible support on this series. It really has been the most fun I've ever had creating to date. So thank you for every like, every comment, every share of the video, and thanks to the channel members who go above and beyond to support me and the channel. If no one has told you today, FG fam, I love you.